Okie dokie. So we were exploring this house that's a little bit crumbled, and there was just some message on this wall, wasn't there? What was the message? Let's maybe take a look at this timeline. So right, the reason we're here is because we've been following. We came to where we thought the crystal from the brooch came from, which was up here, and we found a stash or a cache with a robe and like a box. Can I see more details? Oh, I can now visit Elbereth in the spiral. All right. Why did that happen? Oh, was there some recent thing? My friend, mechanicist. Oh, ugh, say that again. Mechanicist Oroi lives in the citadel in Elbereth. I could ask her about that tripod I found on the roof of Rember's. Okay, that's why. Yes, that tripod. The text is so fast in this game. This game definitely has UI problems. Confusing UI, text all over the place, going super fast, and then sometimes multiple sets of text at the same time, while also expecting you to make a quick decision about what response you want to say. Oh my gosh. And this is with text speed at the lowest. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Yep, just deal with it. Like, if I'm having trouble, people with issues that would mean they wouldn't be able to respond quick enough, like with their like using the controller, or wouldn't be able to read fast enough, or any of that kind of stuff, would have serious problems playing this game. Anyway. So what is actually going on at the moment? Let's see the latest stuff. However, I do that. So X to get to the timeline. Just updated. Who would build something out here? So 450 years ago, we think this was constructed. I don't have anything else to pan between here, apparently. Oh, it's because I'm in that. Okay, there we go. Last Emperor disappears. That's the end of the Holy Empire. The Loop Temple re-established at Iox. Found a scratch in the wall right now. What did it say? Well, I don't know. But I said only fear goddess, apparently. Okay. When was Remba here? Janiki Remba. Do we know yet? So this is all the stuff I did. It's been a few days. Here we go. Just over 20 days ago. Right. That's from the tripod that's on the roof. The brooch and robe. Was the brooch in the silver box that we found? Maybe. Anyway, let's keep exploring. All right. Room 6 was downstairs, being all glitchy. So wait, I've been in there. Right, okay, I've already been up here. 6 would not be happy with me for this. For what? Why build something as big as this out here? Who was it for? I already came up this way. Can't go through that door, I don't think. Oh, I can. Oh, no, I can't. Locked. I can at least interact with it. Or blocked. Or both. Whoa. What just happened there? I was trying to walk away. Hey. Mistress. Evidently, it is good to see you intact, mistress. How did you get down from that arch? I don't remember there being an arch. I could not climb over the wall, so I drove myself off the cliff edge. Once I had took myself out of the sand, I found a door. Maybe the glitching was intentional. Now you understand why I keep losing robots. They're always doing stupid stuff like that. Ooh, another cot. I found one just like this on the floor above. Someone grew too old or too ill to climb back upstairs. That's a big leap. So they made up a bed down here instead. Someone died right here, mistress. Oh, someone died here. You're sure? How do you know? Can you sense death? The evidence is minor but significant. The person lay on the floor here for some time after death. Based on those horrible stains. There's an inscription up here. What do we have? Just hearts, potentially. Hearth. Heart. There we go, makes sense. I don't know what she just said. Hearts. Who knows? Okay, Emperor, Holy Light. Those are words I have. So I know all of those. Two of them have bananas in them. Emperor and Holy. Banana skins. And then those two also have the cane shape in it. What's the connection between this and light? There's nothing similar at all. How do we know it's related? What? Is the relation not based on the symbols? I would assume that's how it was deciding what was related, but seemingly not. Emperor, Holy Light. Could be goddess, but I have goddess elsewhere. And I guess I don't know that that's heart. Heal and light. I don't know that's heal. Light goddess. Loves. Harvest. Emperor and light. There's just nothing to go on here. What's the... I don't know whether there is actually some like smarter way to deal with this. Also similar to light, which I know. Okay, so it's going to be another element. All the elements are going to look similar. Element in, you know, that sense. Not in the modern scientific sense. So that's light. So this could be... Oh, look, and the light has like rays coming down. So at first I thought this would be lightning or something, but that's another thing. But I could see it being fire. I can also see it being water, but I don't really know water? Apparently not, I guess. I can see this being fire, okay. Okay, I like that. There's a clear structure similarity there. What could go here? Runs, thinks fire, runs fire, loves fire. Flow. Ooh. Maybe it's water. Follow. Ah, what's going on? Okay. But I mean, it could also be loves fire, blesses fire. Don't those symbols in the middle seem like maybe like they could be flames? They could also be like running water, I guess. Flow. Heart. And I don't know. Emperor. So I already have Emperor though. It's on the other things. Emperor, I already know it. So Emperor shouldn't be here at all. And I also already know Light. It's already above. So I know it's not Emperor or Light. Do I not already have water from another phrase somewhere? Well, not necessarily. So it's either heart or water. There could be something about water. feel like a goddess I've seen before, but maybe not. Because it could be water and harvest. Because there's a connection there. But it would surprise me if that was harvest because of the similarity to the light. The plant. But, oh, okay, but that makes sense. Okay, that's also the same structure. Oh, okay, that's the same structure, but it's clearly water. Okay, yes, okay, that is absolutely, definitely water. Because look at the wave shapes. So then that's another thing like that. Maybe it's just always a noun. It might not be like an elemental thing. But fire, it makes the most sense over harvest and plants. Okay, so it's not. So that's definitely not water anymore. Water goddess blesses harvest. That kind of makes sense. But then I'm surprised if that's goddess. But sure, let's go with it. Although, would I be surprised? Because holy is very similar. Okay, I like that. Blesses. Oh, I mean, it could also be. I wouldn't say you were blessing fire. I was thinking like if they think the goddess put out a fire or something. But it's most likely to be fire, isn't it? Let's say that for now. Okay, no other comments. There's something there to interact with. How do I do so? A fire poker. Oh, we are standing next to a fire. But then why would we say water god? Water. Maybe goddess wasn't right. A fire poker. Is it worth anything? Unlikely. It is old iron, no more. So I could take it or put it back. Let's take it. Might be worth something to someone. Uh-oh, now we've angered the goddess. So actually, let's get back to that inscription. I like the idea of that being fire, but then water, gem, water and doesn't make any sense. That is similar to holy. Water gem? I don't know. I can't think of a sensible construction there at all. All this speculation is fascinating, mistress. But should we not be at least attempting to locate Master Ramba? You're right. But this place is still quite a find. I mean, isn't that what we're doing? We're trying to look for clues here. A workbench. Whoever lived here would have needed to be self-sufficient. Then they would have needed water, mistress. How did they get water? The building won't actually cave in on us, will it? I can't guarantee that, mistress. It's so odd to have these conversation choices and not have any idea what I'm actually choosing between.
After the dead air of the house, it was good to see the sky again.
Oh, wooden beams. You know, I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. But there can't have been many trees here to use. So the wood must have been brought in. Fair. Another carving. Something carved above the door. Okay, light we have. That second one looks interesting. Okay. This is fun, like trying to piece this together. Follow, I had over there. This is very similar. So something like with, from. I could see those being all whatever those kinds of words are called. Well, follow isn't one of those kinds of words. But yeah, maybe like some kind of motion or like relative position or something like that. Light from. So this has symbols similar to, yeah, both buried, which we don't know, and shall. Water. Shall. Shall is such an interesting looking word. Could I tell anything from how this looks? Night. I was going to say based on the circles, like the moon, but I don't think night would look the same in these places. Light. Light from night, light from birth, light from danger. Light with. Let's go for from. And night just because it feels poetic. The smoke must be Remba. We thought he'd blown himself up. Okay, I love how there's smoke and we haven't been going to see what's there. There's more to see. Oh, there's another inscription. Oh, there's also this. You just fell off that? It is not so far, mistress. Sure. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, I did it. There's an inscription here. The button changed. Oh, this is one where we have to match it up. This one is a phrase run together. Right, so in some places they write words very separately so we can piece them together. Whereas in other places, they don't. They just write it as a phrase like this. So maybe expecting the other ones to make like valid sentences is a bit silly because it's not a phrase. So that we know that's water, don't we? No, I mean I'm just very confident based on the shape. I mean that's not there. That's not there. That is there. Water's heal. I mean that makes sense. I believe you can be confident of your translation for waters now, mistress, but not heal. But that isn't the word for heal. Okay. That could have made sense. So what does this say? Flow, travel, waters. It could be talking about the space river things. So because the symbol for water is in there, so you'd think flow would be the one. Water's flow. Holy stars. So above, maybe? Above. Waters flow above. They certainly do, exactly. Does a sailor live here? Or more simply, whoever lived here sailed? In which case, hold on, back to the other one, the thing above the door. One of the options was it this one? The lintel above the door. Light. Sail. I have no idea what the other word would be though. Way. Let's go with that. I do feel like some kind of understanding is coming together. It's kind of neat. What is this place? A mansion? It's not really a mansion, is it? In idea 6. Who made it? The architecture is quite strange, mistress. Evidently it is not Ioxian. And yet, it is grand in its way. Oh, we can go for this now. Oh, and this. Well, we have to cross over here, I guess. But another inscription. We found a gold mine of inscriptions. Okay, it's another phrase. Run together. So water we've got. There's so much stuff about water here. I guess based on the fact that there is no water. Dry channel. Oh, okay. So there's like a river here. That's what this gap is on the left that has no water in it. So maybe the water went away and that's why they died. I don't know. Goddess. Is that there? No. That is... Myself probably isn't right. Yes, exactly. Okay, I'm coming to the right conclusions. I sort of wish there was less... I quite like a mechanic like this where it's entirely on me, not the game telling me when things are right or wrong. It could be us. Okay, only people... I like it, the idea that it could be us. Heals us. That makes sense. Does water heals us make sense? Why are you questioning that? Of course it does. That's a valid sentence. And it's also accurate. There was a tripod up on the roof. Empty now. But it looks like it might have held something once. Can I cross over those? What kind of something? I would guess something, apparently. Oh, the telescope we found. I mean, that's what I was thinking. It looked like, you know, when you go to often to like a castle or the seaside or something, there'll be like a binoculars on a post. It looks like that. I'm gonna say a telescope because that's what I was thinking. It could be a weapon. This must have been some kind of outpost observatory. Interesting theory, mistress, but I cannot imagine what they wanted to observe. So, a channel. Can I get across it? Is this channel natural? I don't think it is. Oh. Dug out. There must be a wellspring here. A feeble one. One that requires every drop to be used. Water would have run down the channel. Right past the house. Imagine having a stream of your own. Not a bad way to live. Well, it's not like that stream lasted very long. If you can withstand the soul-crushing loneliness. There's another inscription. Emperor's new clothes. Must be. So that's an interesting... There's a very simple shape in the middle. I've got one of these words in my notebook. I can take a guess. So it's got to be something like and. It's not and, but something very simple. Ah. Because of the simplicity of the character. Like something you would write often. That's why it would end up being that simple. Emperors are eternal. Emperors are free, eternal. So similar to holy and people, and not necessarily way, but people's probably also not right. Let's say eternal. That sounds like the kind of thing you'd write on a shrine. I could still change my mind, but emperors are eternal? Gods are eternal, surely. But maybe it's something to do with the loop. But nothing else. Okay. A stone pedestal. Oof, that's quite a zoom in with someone in it. She seems familiar, does she? Is it, it's the same as the statue of Mercy. Oh yeah, with the one eye. Indeed, mistress. Mistress, you can recognize her by her hat. The figurine. Oh, I took it. This should tell us something about this place. And there's something printed on it. Oh, it's a good job I picked it up. I can barely make the letters out, they're so small. This is the end of a longer line of text. Okay, so we can't use like sentence structure here. We don't have any of these words properly, but we can fit them in, maybe, can we? That's not in there, that's not in there. That is in there. And that is also in there. I can add my translation for goddess to my dictionary now. Okay, we're right on goddess. Cool. Another long one, but I'm confident it says bless. Right, okay. Something's going well. It makes sense because goddess and bless have the same characters in them. Now let's take a stab at this one. Uh-oh. I've not seen anything even close to this final word. It's a simple one. I'm going to say, I think it's going to be all, surely. That's the kind of thing you'd say about goddess. Goddess bless all. And it's also a simple word, something you'd write common, like, it'd be a very common word, you want a simple character for it. Let's go for that. Goddess bless all. That will do for now. The shrine itself is made of stone. But it's not the same stone as the moon itself. Is it as old as the building? The outer structure is certainly, but the stone pillar, no. The buildings here are significantly older than the pillar. Brought by a later occupant then. Moving it to this moon must have been difficult. So maybe brought by Remba. New site indicator, indication of a moon in Ghost's Wake, somewhere in Ghost's Wake. Well, I guess that's what you're going to say if I ask this. Can you tell where it's from? Not immediately, mistress. I think it might be a moon in Ghost's Wake. An important ritual object? Evidently, it's significantly more valuable than the goddess we found within. Evidently. Someone lived out here. They irrigated the land, prayed. Here, in the eye of the cyclones, I could go that way. Some kind of hermit. It'll be dark in there. Remba? Remba. Nothing. What? What? What do you mean, nothing? Is there no response? It's not that dark in there. Look, I can see very clearly. Guess I can't go in. It's a very ominous ambience. A cutting in the rock. Smoke is this way. I wanted to look at the cutting in the rock. By all the moons and waters. Uh-oh. How long has this been smoking? It's a ship. I mean, it was a ship. Saw that coming. Hold on. There was a thing to look at. There's nothing we can do here, 6. I'm not actually intending to trigger this part of the story. Nothing at all. Janiki's gone up in smoke. There's apparently a thing to look at here. Where has it gone? I suggest we return to Professor Mayari and tell her about Remba. I'd like to activate the hopper now, mistress. No. Don't hassle me. Yes, there's definitely more to this place. We didn't look at anything. I want to know who died here. Yeah, sometimes the game's not very smart about what I'm up to. Because there was a thing to look at here. There's a carving in the rock. And now I can't look at it again. Great. Anyway, I guess... Blackened. Presumably the ship was still burning as it fell. Oh, maybe it was a weapon on the thing, and that's what shot the ship down. This was the hull. Must have been an explosion, mistress. It must be seen on Maerzi. But how did this happen? Janiki must have used an inadvisable propellant to travel. The fire here must have burnt up a lot of air. The remaining atmosphere is thin, mistress, so I believe the fire was extinguished before it consumed the whole ship. Is there a way down? There might be more clues down there. I do not believe it would be wise, mistress. Indeed, I believe it would be quite the opposite. It must have burned for days. It appears to still be burning. You fool, Rambo. I don't know why I'm saying that. Sure. So what do we do now? Send to Iox and inform Professor Mayari, mistress. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on, there we go. This channel comes up from the rock. The wellspring must be down there somewhere. The spring is dead now, mistress. And you are breathing the last air this moon has to offer. Janiki is not here, mistress. Neither is anyone else. So I definitely can't go down at all? Oh, something under the woods. Whoa. That's certainly a drawing. Seems to have survived the fire. Please, please don't be an arm. It's an arm. It's not an arm. A heavily scratched copper sextant. It looks like it dates from at least the earliest days of the Empire. This must have been aboard Janiki's ship. A number of his finds. We're definitely making a bit of a leap that it's his ship. Is this what he took from the stand on the roof up there? But no. It's not from this moon. And there's an inscription. Classic. This is the start of a fragment of text. Wait, where was the other bit of fragment of text? Oh, it was on the... Was it on the statue that we picked up? Why would there be a fragment on the statue? God is in there. Yep. Up. It says my translation for up is correct now. Okay, don't know how we figured that out without doing the rest of it. So this is similar to defend and light. Stars maybe. Defend, light. It's got the symbol for light in there. So sun or sky. Temple's unlikely, right? Defend. What's similar to defend? The little squiggly bit. Oh, and the little thing. It's quite a lot similar to defend. Defend. Sky. I'm going to have to say sun, I guess. Sun guard. Look, it reaches up, looks up. Ascends up. Look at that symbol at the end. It's like two lines that are really far apart. Oh, there's a whole bunch of things that could work here. Or maybe that's sky. Sky guard. Ascends up. I'm going to say that. Sky guard ascends up. I think that's right. A blessing for safe passage, perhaps. I guess that this comes from the same site as the box and the charred book that we discovered on the site of Rember's cache. People must have commonly travelled to both of the two sites. So wait, did we just get another new potential location there? Zoom. No, that way. Rember's dig site. Right, I knew about that. Moon and Ghost's Wake. Yeah. Stone Shrine. Plus the site will have some answers. Okay. What do you say about this? Janiki Rember's trail led us to a stone shrine taken from somewhere. Perhaps that site will have some answers, but I don't know enough to find the site yet. That's not where the thing came from, right? The box and the robe. Maybe there's, not sure. Wait, so that's what that is. Collected enough evidence to infer a lost site exists somewhere in Ghost. Wait, okay, so that is the same place. Got it. I suppose. I always assumed we would find Rember. I assumed. I don't know. I assumed we'd find something. Not just wreckage. We have found something, mistress. For what this place is and why it is important. Perhaps you can take the matter up with Rember in his next life, mistress. Wow, that's a big assumption. Maybe the thing I saw wasn't saying there was an inscription. Maybe it was just the travel between two places marker. Is there anything over here? Just an invisible wall. Yep. So it's quite apparent the building is at least 700 years old. How do you work that out? I've been observing the rate of weathering on the stones. Wow, just over this short period. Extrapolating, this building is older than the founding of the Holy Empire on Iox. We've collected one more promising artifact here, the heavily scratched sextant. We have also collected initial evidence for one more new location, Rember's dig site. Ready to go yet, mistress? Wait, are those the same place? Maybe where they're overlapping is an indication of where to go. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? Yes, I think so. Wait, I didn't get a chance to reply. I was thinking. I'm not allowed to think. Because like these two locations are overlapping. So Rember's dig site, Moon and Ghost Wake might be the same place. Right? If it's in this area. We have a Venn diagram of sorts. Mistress, is something the matter? No. Detecting certain elevated emotional markers. Like what? Shortness of tone, mistress. Lack of compromise. Markers. Are you serious? Humor is a weakness, mistress. How did we get out of here? No way through here, indeed, though it would have once been open enough. So the figurine is the goddess from Maerzi. Does that suggest people from Maerzi built this place? Were Maerzians the original hermits? Let's take another look inside. Maybe we evicted them to Maerzi. I don't think there's anything else to find, is there? Oh, maybe there is. A glint above the door. There's something up here. It's like a knife or something. Yeah, a blade. A dagger. A knife, a blade, a dagger, a little corroded but beautifully crafted. with an eagle and sun on the hilt. It's been described too as an eagle and sun. That'd be quite nice. It's impossibly small. This is one end of a broken fragment of text. Okay, we're getting a lot of those, and we're going to piece them all together into one. Then why would they be written across multiple items? So 2 of these we know. Are they in there? Yes. Protects. And Emperor. Emperor protects. There's the meteorites twice in the actual text. No, in fact, that's there. Protects. I mean, it does kind of make sense. I think we're going to confirm it. Yes! Yay! Okay, I don't know what the meteorites would mean and why that's such a complex word. I already had all for something else, but maybe I was wrong. But none of the rest of the things make sense, right? Way, people, division, all, of, do. Only that one makes sense. So I think I got all wrong on the other one. Does Emperor protects us all make sense? What a strange sentence. Oh, a heavy wooden box. There's so much stuff I didn't see. This looks interesting. Beautifully made. Much nicer than everything else here. Maybe it's Remba's. It's made to be hollow, mistress. There's something inscribed on the lid. Might be a clue as to what's inside. Ooh, a little apostrophe. Coffer lid. I don't count any of these words anywhere else, but I can still make some guesses. That's going to be something simple. It's in, bless, and follow. Of, I'm going to say. Of. That's got so many meteorites, okay. Maybe it represents people. Well, that, yeah, because like we's got it, so like of great value, okay, treasures of great value, or knowledge of great value. Let's say treasures because the symbol for light is in there. Yeah, treasures of great value, of what could be of truth, knowledge of great truth. It could be either way, I don't really know. Well, that's the symbol for water. Knowledge, water? Oh no, it's not knowledge. What was the other options? Luck, truth, goblet. Truth. That's... I'm going to change that to truth. Knowledge of great truth. It's a bit of a weird statement, but... Knowledge of great truth? Truth? What does truth mean? Truth about what? Open it up then, 6. Am I unable to do so? Not locked, mistress, but stiff. And I lack fingers for leverage, so why don't I do it? Try for myself. Move over. Let's see if I can shift it. Cursors. I've got fingers, but I can't get them under the lid. Leave a lid with iron poker. Okay, we're doing some proper adventure game stuff here now. I'll be able to snap the lock. Mistress, is it moving? Why would I lie? It's definitely shifting. Here goes then. Maybe I'm supposed to be suspicious of 6. Okay, we're inside.
And there it was, just lying there. The greatest treasure I ever found. From inside the coffer, from the distant past of the Nebula's once great empire, it was a crown.
Ooh. Should I put it on? I'm going to say the eagle and sun motif. Just like Janiki's brooch. The mark of the Empire. Could this be the crown of Iox itself? Should I put it on? No, I'm not doing that. I don't care about the value. I'm interested in why. What's this crown doing out here? Did Janiki bring it here and hide it? I do not think that coffer has been opened in at least 500 years, Mistress. Oh, it's not that new. But he must have known it was here. Why? Oh, why else come? Well, I don't know. Something written on something. That is a long sentence. Similar to high. Oh, but none of these are similar to that. Bless, high. That could be forever. I like that. Eternal is similar. I like that a lot. Okay. We endure forever, remember forever. Of light we sail forever. It's similar to flowing water. It doesn't have water in it. Symbols, most in common with flow. Water is actually not that similar. In fact, it's got nothing in common. So it's more like flow. So sail, I'm going to say sail. Of light we sail forever. Rivers of light. On rivers of light we sail forever. That sounds perfect. On rivers of light we sail forever. I think I nailed that. Surely. Whoa. Did I close it that suddenly? Or did it just slam itself? Is this crown what Mayari wanted us to find? Maybe we shouldn't give it to her. Is this why she sent us out here looking? Mistress? I'll have to tell her, Mistress. Oh no, that's why you're here. Her motives hardly matter. How do we get out of here? I will wait for you down here, Mistress. I cannot climb stairs. Wow, you are useless. How do we actually get out of here? Because we came this way. And I can't climb back over. How do I leave? Excuse me. How do I leave? I think we should go. I think we should aim to go here. But I don't know if I can just do it from here. How do I leave? Let me leave. It's not on the pause screen. I would like to go. We have acquired 2 more interesting artifacts here, the dagger and the crown. With luck, we will be able to trace them. It's a good job we didn't leave when he wanted to earlier. Especially if we take the crown to Professor Mayari directly. We must also inform her about Remba. Are you ready to go yet, Mistress? Let's get out of here. How would I have done that otherwise? Leave the moon. Stand by, Mistress, and off we go.